If a gold dealer tells you the only thing you need to trust is a cheap price on their website, run the other way. Right now, there are IRA investors who are going to lose $30,000 or more at the exact time they need their money the most. Not because of the market crash, because they trusted one number on a website and completely missed the number that actually counts. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share with you, most gold bullion dealers hope you never figure out. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. Look, I get it. We're trained to shop online. You want a new TV, you go to Amazon, you find the lowest sticker price, you click buy, and you feel like you won. So when new people start shopping for a gold IRA, that's exactly what they usually do. They pull up a few websites and look for the cheapest price. But a gold IRA isn't a flat-screen TV. It's a retirement exit plan. It's easy to look cheap on a website, but the real cost shows up later when it's time to sell. Here's one key fact that discount bullion dealers don't want you focused on. In precious metals, there are always two prices. Your buy price, what you pay to get in, and your sell price, what they pay you to get out. These supposed discount bullion dealers don't want educated IRA investors asking about the exit, because in retirement accounts, the exit is the whole game. Say you see a common silver coin like an American Silver Eagle on one site for $105 and on another for $108. The cheaper dealer at $105 wants you to believe that number automatically makes the cheaper coin a better deal. But that's not how retirement math works. Now for perspective, let's scale it up. Let's say you invest $100,000 in the American Silver Eagle. Years go by. The market performs beautifully. Then the retail value of your metals doubles to $200,000, and it's time to take a distribution, because that's what retirement accounts are for. This is where everything changes. Let's say you went with the dealer who pulled you in with the cheap website price, but the way they operate creates something like a 20% spread on the exit sale. That's 20% of $200,000. That's $40,000 of your money evaporating at the exact moment you need it. You don't get $200,000 back, you get $160,000. Next, for comparison's sake, let's say you choose a company operating on a targeted 5% spread. On the same $200,000 value, 5% is just $10,000. You get $190,000. Same market, same doubling, two completely different outcomes. And the dealer with the cheap upfront price just cost you $30,000 of your own profit on the way out. Most discount bullion dealers do not list a targeted spread in their transaction agreements. Instead, they essentially say, we sell at the price we choose and buy back at the price we choose. What does that mean for an IRA investor? If you're taking required minimum distributions, you may never know what to expect when it's time to sell. What we often see is that spreads and buyback prices can change from day to day. For retirement investors, that creates uncertainty when reliability matters most. So why does this keep happening? Because discount bullion dealers usually sell to cash buyers. The industry calls them stackers, people who buy metals and store them at home and usually hold them for a long time without selling. If you never sell, you never experience how brutal the buybacks are. But IRA investors are different. You're building an asset you may need to liquidate over time. For retirement distributions, that changes everything. Your retirement depends on more than getting in at the cheapest sticker price. You need to understand how exits work, how spreads work, how buybacks work, and how distributions work in real life. Now let's talk about this website price obsession. Let me be clear. A posted price might look transparent, but it could be a massive distraction because it only answers one question. What do I pay today? Some of the questions you should be asking are these. How does your buyback actually work? What spreads do you target? What happens if you need to sell portions over time? How does a distribution work in real life? What changes during volatility? Asking one exit question isn't enough. How much does a discount bullion dealer understand about IRA investing? What kind of support are you going to get when the market shifts, rules change, or you need help navigating the process? What you really need is a team that understands the entire life cycle of a retirement account. Which brings me to the reason why we don't list retail prices on our website. Because if we did, most people would look at one number, think they did their homework, and never get the education that can really protect them. Anyone can be cheaper. It doesn't mean they're better. And it definitely doesn't mean they're better for an IRA investor. So don't let a cheap website price pick your dealer for you. Get the education, demand lifetime support, and protect your exit. Because if they only want you looking at the entry price, you're not their customer, you're their target.